living here all my life and seeing this place be some nightclub or bar that somebody didn't properly use to its full potential, I always dreamed of having this building and being like, man, that place needs to be a music venue.
Yeah.
Like, stop putting bars and crappy nightclubs there and make it a place for music and events, you know what I mean? And nobody would ever do it. Everybody was always about the alcohol, about the party, and like, you can't survive off that for so long because how many bars are around here? You know, exactly. You know, so I wanted something different. I always have, and when I had the opportunity, I was like, man, I gotta find an investor. Went and I found a buddy of mine who previously owned Mojo's out in Joliet.
Right. Okay.
And he came with me. He's like, let's do it, man. And a really big thing with me is I don't want everybody to just think that it's just a music venue for rap or rock. Like, we had a country show here and it did awesome, so I'm gonna start doing more country shows. Yeah. We had comedy shows here, so it'd be great. We're doing more comedy. I just had the guys from Jackass like a week and a half ago.
Really?
It was awesome. You know what I mean? I had the male stripper show the other night.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know, hilarious. You know, just I know it's not 100% like, you know, maybe there's people in the area like, oh man, I don't want my kids seeing that.
Yeah, but it's like, what it is.
You know, I've had a lot of diverse stuff in this building in the less than 2 years that I've been here, and I'm not gonna let up at all. We've got a vendor event coming up where we have people sell the vendor spots and they sell their crafts and stuff like that for like the holidays and stuff. Just trying to make it to where it's not a bar where everybody in the area so much they're just like they will drive by the place and they're just like it's just if it was a bar or a nightclub. And I want everybody to know now that it's not. We're getting rid of that, you know. Like, the place does have a bad stigma. A lot of people in the area are just like, man, there's a lot of bad stuff that's happened there. There's always cops. There's always this. There's always that. Anytime I've ever had a cop in my parking lot for the whole year and a half to almost 2 years I've been here, it's been for a safety reason. It's been because we call the cops. Right. Because, you know, we wanted things ran a certain way, and if we couldn't control it, we felt that we needed them. You know what I mean? And we've had little problems. You know, lots of cooperation, lots of support. Lots of reoccurring artists wanting to come back, which is a good thing. My kids come here. Yeah. You know, I've had people shun me for it, like, oh, I can't believe they got any kids.
But why shouldn't they be here? Like, what do they think's happening here?
My band played here like 2 weeks ago, man. My kids fell asleep on the barricade, on my girl, like literally laid there watching me and fell asleep. And my little girls played with some little girls and stuff, and we're running around having a good time. Like, I see families come in here to see, you know, their little kids. They see their older brother perform like for a rapper in their band and stuff, and their families just, you know, I'll sit back and I'll watch and I'll see them smiling, just having a good time, and it's like, you guys live right here, and you would have had to go all the way to Chicago to do this if it wasn't for me. Yeah. And that's what's the best part about it. Like, you don't have a place like this. Think about it, Chicago, South Bend. Go up, go to, you know, Michigan, Indy.
Yeah, man, you're right in the middle. You're equidistant.
Literally, you know. And that's what's cool is they're using it. The agencies and the bands are starting to talk because the shows here are decent. The staff here is very community friendly, and the bands are very accepting and stuff. And I think because they want to come back, you know, it's that secondary market stop now. It's starting to be like, okay, we already played Chicago last run. Let's go to that place, that little Valpo area that everybody says is pretty cool.